Have you ever wanted to print out that really great picture you took? Well, now you can, onto glass. Many of you might be wondering if I have the new iPhone 6 Plus. Well, if you follow me on social media, then you sure do know already that yes, I do have one. That was really weirdly worded. In fact, this entire video is being shot and edited on the iPhone 6 Plus using the built-in camera and iMovie. Don't believe me? Hey, how's it going? Now I can print directly onto glass with a company called Fracture. Now what they allow you to do is use their website or their iPhone app. You can upload a photo directly, or you can upload one with Facebook and Instagram to print directly onto glass. Now obviously, and as Fracture recommends, rather than using a social network, you should much rather upload the original file size because it will be a much higher resolution and thus result in a higher print. Now prints vary in size and price. The size that I have is about a 10.5 by 7.5 print, which is about $60. You can go as small as a 5-inch by 5-inch print, which is a mere $15, which is great if you wanted to print 3 or 4 Instagram photos you've taken. They look really excellent. Now there are no editing features on the site. You can merely add a border, crop, that kind of stuff. If you want to do color correction, that has to be done beforehand, which is a little bit disappointing. Now, the print itself looks amazing, and the back of it has a nice felt as well so that you can mount it against the wall, and that is a problem we're going to mention in just a little minute. Now, as for the print itself, I zoomed up on a really amazing picture I took at Glacier National Park, and it looks great from about 3 feet away, but once you zoom in, you can see a fair amount of grain. Now, I'm not sure if that's because the picture I uploaded was very low quality. I don't think so, because it was about 20 megabytes, but it does show a little bit of imperfection, a little bit of grain. Now, the mounting kit is total crap. They say mounting kit like it's something advanced. It's just a screw that goes into your wall, and it's a huge one. And anyone who's worked with sheetrock knows that putting gigantic holes in your wall is not a good idea. So what I've done is, rather than opting in for this crappy screw, was I used a real wall mount nail, which is significantly better because it's just a tiny little hole that goes inside your wall rather than a gigantic one. And they can be found at just about any hardware store for a couple of dollars. And that's something that I wish Fracture would change. Obviously the glass is a little bit heavy, but not really that heavy at all, and this little nail can hold it up just fine. So stay away from that screw, man. That's bad news. When it's mounted, it looks great. Like I mentioned, it looks superb on the wall. People who come in really like the way it looks, and it does look amazing. And when you consider how much it costs to frame something professionally is like $80. For, $60 to print and frame it, that's a pretty good deal, even though you'll sacrifice a little bit in resolution and quality. I'm Quinn of Snazzy Labs. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and as always, stay snazzy. If you're interested in Fracture, you can go use my coupon code below. You'll get $5 off, and I'll get $5 off too. I'd love to put a couple more up in the office. Thank you so much for watching. See you later, folks.